Yo, yo, C2G live, C2G live. I think I'm gonna start going spontaneous live. I kind of like this spontaneous thing. A lot of ups and downs and things that's been occurring. So your boy is live. I'll let your boy, a couple things I want to share with you. So for those who are in tune with the YouTube, go on and chime in. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the like. Chime in. It's going to be a brief one. It's going to be a brief one. Today I want to talk about discipline. It's going to be a quick discipline. Stop believing the hype. Stop believing the hype. Yo, yo. I've been going live spontaneously a lot lately. Chime in with your boy. Chime in with your boy. Whoever showed that like, thanks for the support. Top fans. And I'm still working on the channel, you guys. Listen, I'm still working on the channel. I know I've been saying that as far as, sneak peek and all of the above. But yes, it is coming soon. I've been saying it for the last maybe 3-4 weeks. It is coming soon. Discipline. I want to get straight to the point. Chime in with your boy. Chime in with your boy. Yo, yo. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. I'll let your boy. It's going to be a brief live. Discipline is the key. When to talk about discipline, I'll let your boy chime in. Yo, yo. Who that is, identify yourself. Thanks for the support. Make sure this mic is on. Yeah. Yo, yo. It's going to be a quick one. Chime in with your boy. What up? Make sure this mic is... Can y'all hear me okay? Yo. Listen, today I want... Cadence, what's up? Thanks for the support. Thanks for chiming in. Yo, what up, man? All right, so listen, today I mainly want to talk about discipline, right? Yeah, what's good, everybody? So if I didn't get you, thanks for chiming in and thanks for showing support. Today, a lot of people ask me, okay, Mondale, how do you keep your body fat percentage low, right? Because I'm around 10% body fat and I'm around 175. So the main thing is this: stop believing the hype. Stop believing the hype. There's so many different avenues on how to find ways that's going to work out for you, right? Once you find that way that's going to work for you, then you stick with that way. But today I really want to talk discipline on how to actually stick with it, right? Discipline is pretty much being able to actually turn your head or say no to things you enjoy that's not congruent with your goals. Don't let nobody lie to you. You have to say no to things that's not congruent with your goals. Now, you may enjoy these things, but if it's not congruent to your goals, you have to understand and know when to say no. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say and tell you something that you want to hear, right? Everybody know I'm 100% natural, and I preach that 100%. But you have to know when and how to say no to even things that you enjoy, that is not congruent to your goals. Now, when you do want to do things that's not really congruent to your goals, you have to modify it. You have to make sure that your goal is number one. And whenever you want to have fun, enjoy your family, enjoy your life, some people may call cheat. You want to do that? It's a time and place for that. But that goal must be number one. That's what creates discipline. See, the discipline don't come when you got a perfect lifestyle. The discipline don't come if I'm always showing you a video of a six pack. Okay, yeah. No. That's the byproduct of years of training. No. Discipline don't come with a perfect routine. Discipline comes when you're challenged. Discipline comes when you're face down on the ground and life is hitting you like never before. Discipline is when you get up, how you respond to the challenges. Stop believing the hype. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to tell you the truth. I've been training for 20 years. And I'm not saying it's going to take 20 years. You find a routine and you find things that work for you. And when you find things that work for you, you can't go wrong. Stop letting people lie to you. It's a hype. Okay? Learn your system. Learn your metabolism. Learn your body. All of the above. Right? Travis Scott. That's what's up, man. Definitely, man. Who we asking today? You know, we are asking those who are always giving you a hype. I'm not here to hype you. I'm here to remind you that you have what it takes. You have the solution that lies from within. I don't care what you tell yourself. I'm here to remind you that greatness lies from within, and you can do this regardless of whatever season it is. Okay? Me, on the other hand, I like to stay within 10% body fat year round. How do I do that? Well, it's sacrifices that I make. I'm not saying you have to do that, but I make certain sacrifices. I don't take anything but real food. But I'm not speaking against anybody that take other than food, right? That's what my content is mainly based on. Everybody has what it takes to execute. Everybody has what it takes to be successful, whether it's a lawyer, a mother, father, brother, role model, in the gym, fitness, whatever it may be. You have what it takes, but you have to be willing to take a chance on yourself. Stay focused, y'all got this. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. So that's who we asking. We asking the unbelievers. We asking the people that's lying to you. I'm not here to give you no fluff. I live this every day. Turn to white. Yeah, it's the lightning. That's what it is. This light is kind of bright. Yeah. So again, it's not really about a perfect lifestyle. That's not the discipline that we're talking about, because I mess up every day. You see what I'm saying? Discipline is not perfection. Matter of fact, discipline comes in the imperfection. It's when you're slipping, how do you respond to it? So stop focusing on keeping it perfected. Stop focusing on a perfect diet. Stop focusing on a perfect routine. It don't exist. All you need to focus on is being consistent. That's what discipline is. It's a foundation of consistency, regardless how life hits you in the mouth, because you're going to get hit. How will you respond when you get hit? That's what the discipline is. Yo, wow, man. I swear. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I kind of just wanted to get to the point when it comes to that. Any questions? That's the key for discipline. I would never listen, check this out. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Stop. Listen, I preach being the best version of yourself. Now, if your go-to is steroids, I have something to say to you. Why do you need steroids? Why? If you're not in competition, and if it's not doctor prescription, why are you taking steroids? Why? What kind of attention do you want? All you have to do is be the best version of yourself and be patient in the process of your journey. Why do you want to rush it? Why? What is this about? No, listen, my brothers and my sisters, keep it clean and keep it natural. You have what it takes. Of course, everybody got different genetics and whatnot. Stop comparing yourself to somebody else. Most likely, if it's social media, it's not real. Does that make sense? Stop dwelling on social media stuff that really does not count. We talk about your lifestyle. We talk about your health and all of the above. You matter. Put yourself first. I would not recommend steroids. I never took steroids and I would never take steroids. Why? Because I know that becoming the best version of myself, that's all I need. I don't need to impress nobody. I don't need to get more views to take steroids. I don't. And for those, take your time, one grind at a day. You will get there, right? Uncle, stay motivated all the time, man, and keep going. That's what's up, man. I appreciate it, Ryan. Yes, sir, man. Get it together. That's what's up. That's what's up. Get it together. Hey, listen, even I got work to do. That's true. I know people who died 30. Bro, it ain't that serious, man. It's not that serious. So stop believing the hype. Stop. Listen, you either doing it or you're not, right? That's it. You're doing it or you're not. I don't want to repeat myself and keep saying it over and over again. But y'all know me. Y'all know a lifestyle. Greg Doucette, wherever you at, I take a blood test. It doesn't matter to me. I live this every day. And I'm going to preach it till your head fall off. And you're going to see it in all my videos or whatnot. I believe in me. And I will give my best every time. And you should do the same thing because you will surprise yourself. You are stronger mentally and physically than you think. And it's not about motivation. It's about empowerment. I'm reminding you that you have what it takes. Yeah, man, it's not that serious. This message is helpful review. All right, so listen, other than that, man, y'all just keep it natural, man. Discipline is key. Discipline is key, man. Discipline is key. And listen, check this out. You're going to have people, man, they're going to be trolling and all of the above. You're going to have people that's always have comments. Ignore people that's not for you. You have to realize when you're going somewhere and it's positive and you're taking people with you and you're inspiring other people, you can't pay attention to other people. Sometimes it's even family. Family can be your biggest distraction because family will always think they know what's best for you. No, family knew since you was young and they knew you of years, but they don't know the evolution of you. You see what I'm saying? Like me, when I was younger, some people around the way, they know Mondale, who I used to be. See, but they never seen the best version of me since I've been older. Why is that? Because I moved away. I had to get away. So a lot of times people that know you, they remember you of the stuff they used to see you do, but they'll never see the great part of you. So you have to actually know what season and when to identify that and separate yourself. You have to be around people that's doing things that you see yourself doing in the future. Stop believing the hype. Stop. That's what's up, man. Is chicken, mashed potatoes, and broccoli a good workout diet, man? No doubt. Now listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I always keep my calories pretty low, right? But I eat a lot of protein, which is steak, chicken, and fish. So you got chicken. If I say mashed potatoes, I would mainly do red potatoes, right? It's less sugar and it's more complex carb. It's broccoli, yes. That's a great post-workout. So if you're gonna do that, man, the chicken, the broccoli, and the red potatoes, dice them up, stick them in the oven, olive oil or whatnot, yes, that'd be a great post-workout meal. Why is that? Because it's high in protein, complex carbs, and it's not that high in calories. And the name of NATO. That's what's up. Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. So next time we're gonna work on that deadlift. That's what's up. Yep. Not today though. Today I really want to talk about discipline. Any more questions y'all got? Any questions? What's up? I like to go live spontaneously, right? Sometimes I post I'm going live, but I like to go live because I want to be able to kick it with y'all, kind of see where your head is at, see what your thoughts are, all of the above. If you subscribe to my channel, if you're not subscribed, all is well. Stop believing the hype. You're going to get consistent and you'll get the same thing and just nowhere around that. Other than that, listen, like I told you before, you got this. Stay focused. Stop being distracted by unnecessary things and unnecessary people and unnecessary language. If you got a routine and it's working for you, regardless if you're bored or whatnot. Stick with it. If it's working, stick with it. It's gonna come true. Your overall goal will come true. How do I stick with a low calorie diet? I've gained a ton of strength over 4 months, more than 100% on some level, but I have been hungry. All right, so listen. So Alex, thing is this. So how many calories you taking in? That's my question to you. How many calories? Yes. Now, when you're working out, a lot of times the central nervous system really don't know how to tell us that it needs, vitamins and minerals. So what happened is you just think you're hungry. You don't really know at the time what you're hungry for, right? So how many calories are you taking in? How many grams of protein are you taking in as well? So you're on the right track, but we want to make sure that your central nervous system don't crash. We don't want to do that. So let me know how many calories you're taking in, especially around the holiday. Yeah, definitely. Listen, enjoy yourself. Don't deprive yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Eat the cake, whatever you want to do, but make sure when you eat that cake, you're on your best behavior. Just don't go crazy. Now, I'm not saying have a cheat week. Have a cheat meal. Enjoy yourself, but to continue to work hard, continue to make sacrifices, and above all, have discipline. But you're getting fat. How are you getting fat? How is that? What is your diet looking like? If you're on a low calorie diet, how? Oh, no. Okay, why are you taking 4K calories, a ton of electrolytes, vitamins, and minerals? Okay, yeah, 300, 400 grams of protein is good, but why are you taking 4,000 calories? What are you working towards? All right, so definitely, I would not recommend you take 4,000 calories. Why 4,000 calories? What is your overall goal? Is it to build muscle, bodybuilder? What's going on? Are you bulking? Listen, I do not like dirty bulking. All right. So for those who do it, that's successful. That's one thing. I would not recommend somebody dirty bulk. If you want to dirty bulk, dirty bulk. I'm not gonna recommend it though. All right, just do it the clean way. Because what happened is with dirty bulking, what happened is you start taking in extra calories, unnecessary calories, empty calories. Yeah, you working out, but you're taking in those extra calories, and when you're taking those extra calories, if you're not using those extra calories, it becomes stored calories, which converts to stored fat. That's what happens. So watch those extra calories you're taking in. I don't care how much you work out. The body wants to find a way to not to burn calories and store calories. So stop taking those extra calories if you don't need them. Taking exactly what you need, learn your metabolism, and watch it'll work for you. Well, maybe not, but I'm getting heavier at least. But a ton of curl. I walk 20, 30 steps a day. All right, so yeah, first of all, Alex, kill with the calories. I don't even understand why you're taking in 4,000 calories. Have no idea. Again, tell me your overall goal. You have to have a goal. All right, so a lot of people or whatnot. I know a lot of times, we follow trends and we do things our family and our buddy do. Make sure you have your own personal goal, and don't get personal goals mixed up with social goals. Yeah, it's fun to see other people do certain things, but you got to make sure you got your own personal goal, because if you're not careful, you get distracted, and what's good for somebody else might not be good for you. Keep in mind, I'm like 6'3". Yeah, I don't recommend that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna back that up. It doesn't matter if you were 6'6", 4,000 calories. Nah, it's way too much, bro. You don't need 4,000 calories. Now, you're gonna take in 4,000 calories again if you're not going towards some kind of competition, and if you're not in some kind of like track race or like cycling, to where you just carb loading and you really executing those carbs every day. I don't understand why you're taking in 4,000 calories. That's bodybuilder status. Yeah, so yeah, I don't recommend. That's way too many calories. 400 grams of protein. Again, your body knows what to do with stored protein. You really don't even need that much. What you need to do is you need a plan, whether you're taking in 200 grams of protein a day. Make sure you're taking in good complex carbs and not extra calories. Do this for about a month. And you have to be consistent for a month and watch what your metabolism and watch what your body do for you. You can't do it for a week and then try something else. You have to be consistent for at least a month. How much do you recommend? Macros, I'm doing powerlifting. All right, so Alex, all right. So my thing is this. I would actually say, believe it or not, powerlifting, so you don't really need those calories. You can get away with 2,025 at the most. 6'3", yeah, definitely. I don't really know your weight. I say 2,500. And if you keep your protein really high and those extra calories low, all you're gonna do is just positively manipulate your central nervous system. And before you know, within a couple of weeks, your stomach is gonna actually start to resize itself. And what you used to eating, you're not even gonna really want it no more because you're gonna be used to real nutrition that you're taking in, nothing extra. Now, if you want to cheat, enjoy yourself, but make sure you're doing more discipline towards a healthier lifestyle than actually taking in extra calories. Would you recommend creatine? I don't take creatine, but creatine is very beneficial. It's water retention, but creatine is very beneficial to all age groups. I got an 80-year-old client, and I recommend that they take creatine. Why? Because again, creatine has so many benefits to it. Yeah, it's a supplement, but at the same time, after doing some studies on creatine, yeah, you can do creatine. Can you stay 67? I'm dying. 67. Yeah, I got a crazy accent. I got friends from New York, Boston, and then I got some friends from the country. Yeah, it's mixed up. I did mention I'm around 100K, 220. I'm not quite sure about the pound conversion. All right, so you 220, 100K. Okay, cool. 220, about 6'3". All right, so you pretty good. So the thing is this, right? So you could be hitting a plateau. It could be your workouts. It could be maybe your body needs something new. You need a shock to your central nervous system. I don't really know, right? But how is your training going? And as far as your diet, 226'3", taking in that many grams, you're looking pretty good. But at the same time, you don't want to keep taking in extra calories when you're not executing those calories. If you want your body fat percentage low, don't forget, burning calories and burning fat is not the same thing. Okay, I would try sticking to 2,500 calories. I appreciate the advice. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Any more questions? But yeah, listen. Thanks for tuning in and checking your boy out. Y'all make sure y'all keep that discipline and y'all keep it in the front of your head and you don't lose it, regardless of what anybody say. It's your discipline. This is your journey, your goal. Listen, if there ain't no more questions, do I really need to make 20, 30K steps, lose more? Nah, you don't. Nah, you don't. You don't need 20K steps, bro. Listen, that's trending. You do not need 20K steps. If you like to walk, that's totally fine. Get your steps in. But you do not need 20 to 30K steps. You do not. That's trending. That's something that a lot of people is doing. And some trainers were recommending this. Okay, cool. But at the same time, you do not need to do all those steps a day. There's so many other steps and ways, not steps, but there's so many other ways that you can drop in fat percentage. Again, stop believing the hype. Alex, any more questions? Consistency is key. Stop switching it up too much anyway. For y'all who like to do like 16 and 17 different exercises, stop switching it up. You're doing way too much. I'm gonna make another video and go live with that. You're doing too much. Stop it. Stick with one thing and do it long enough. I used to be like 104. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, congrats to you, Alex. Yeah. Hey, keep grinding, man. Keep working. That's what's up. Yeah, you can. So walking, you can do it. Like I tell my clients and whatnot, you can walk a fat burning zone. What is a fat burning zone? Meaning that when you're walking, it's not really high intense. You're walking at a happy and a comfortable pace. That's the fat burning zone. You want to be in between 60 to 70% max heart rate. All right. Alex, any more questions? And stop being so serious about everything, everybody. Listen, it ain't that serious. Stick with a plan, be consistent, and watch what happens. Majority, what's going on with you? Thanks for chiming in. Thanks, I have more. Hey, this what's up. I appreciate it, Alex. Thanks for the support, man. Majority, what's good with you, man? Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, today we covered some discipline. So yeah, this go back and just watch that live or whatnot. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe, because listen, I'm about to really just take off on this channel, right? Y'all really haven't really been seeing much of me, but I'm about to really take off on this channel because, again, I really want to show you guys actually what I'm doing daily, weekly, as far as my routine and all of the above. Any questions? Any questions? That's what it's about, man. This channel is about you guys. I'm sharing my story to you guys. That's what it's about. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. All right, listen. So, all right. Like I said before, today I was just touching bases on discipline and whatnot. Discipline is not perfection. Discipline is best executed through imperfection. Remember that. It's not about being perfect in this journey. It's about when you fall, can you get back up and stay focused? That's the discipline. All right. Like I always tell you guys, I'm about to get out of here. Much love. Thanks for tuning in to the next live. Stay focused. Keep grinding. You got this. Much love. Peace out.